Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Whispers. Thank you for coming in at such short notice. I know that you've been waiting for an interview, a consultation about your skin for quite a while, and we had a cancellation yesterday, so it's great that you could pop in at such short notice. So I'm just going through my files and I noticed that you actually haven't signed up with us yet before. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions just for our database. Just have to wait for this to load. Okay, so first thing, can I have your full name, please? Is that spelt I-N? Yeah. Okay, and your address? And your date of birth? And have you been to see a dermatologist before? Okay. Do you have the address for that dermatologist at all? No? No, it's alright, it's fine. Basically, what I was going to do is just email over and see if I can get your file sent over. However, not to worry. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to discuss with you a little bit about was how to care for your skin. Now, I have quite a big rule that I always tell our clients, and that's not to ever touch your skin. Obviously, that's not the easiest thing to do because, obviously you have an itch or a build-up of makeup or anything that's going to cause some sort of reason for you to want to scratch or touch your skin if it tickles or if it itches. But generally what we say is always try and have clean hands if you are going to. So either find an opportunity to wash your hands at the earliest convenience before you do touch your skin, or you can carry around with you the little packets of antibacterial gel. Slightly ODD. I do realise that, but obviously it just helps a lot because what happens is you're transmitting bacteria onto your skin from whatever you're touching. I mean, if you think you touch a door handle, how many other people have touched that door handles and how often do door handles get cleaned? So it's quite revolting when you think about it. And so you're putting all of that onto your face. Now what happens is these germs go into your pores, start doing all their horrible kinds of things in your pores, and that's what gets blocked and you get spots. Nasty little outbreaks of them. So always try and keep a clean face and clean hands if you're going to touch your face at all. Like that, for example. Another thing I wanted to say is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to format a daily skin routine for you, specialised for you and your skin type. We suggest that you do this 2 times per day. So you'll want to do it in the morning when you've woken up, because that's when your skin has had time to heal from the day of makeup and cleansing. So what you'll do is you will clean in the morning, then apply your makeup, and then as soon as you get home, when you know that you don't need to have your face on anymore and you're in the comfort of your own home, you can then do the cleanse again. This is just going to give your skin a chance to breathe, because obviously when you pile it, cover it in makeup, it's blocking the pores from being able to breathe, from being able to regenerate and to, heal itself. Okay, so welcome to my lab. I am going to basically go through a few cleansing steps with you now. Like I said, to see how you feel, how your skin feels. So I'm just going to turn my light on so I can see your skin properly and have a proper inspection of it. Just move a little bit closer to me. I can have a look. Okay, so you are quite oily around the T-zone area. However, if you have similar problems to me, around your eyes, on your eyelids, you're quite dry, and around your cheeks as well. So I'd say you are a combination, which is quite good news, I suppose, because it means that you know, the products that you're using are really fine. However, let's just see how you feel with these, and these are inexpensive products. I'm not a believer that spending the most money possible is ideal. So I just have a makeup removing cloth and a little bit of warm water. So let's take off all your makeup. Let's go around your cheeks. Forehead. And down your other cheek. Chin. Just gentle wipes. Okay, so that's that phase done. I am now makeup free. So obviously I can see that it's not been done for a while. So what I'm going to use is a little bit of exfoliator. Just about that much is fine. I'm just going to massage this into your skin with 2 hands. Start with your forehead. Down the side of your face and chin. And the other side. Okay, just get a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to do around your T-zone. Okay. some water. I'm just going to take that all off. So, what I'm going to do now is use this cotton toweling that I've heated up. Not too hot, so it's not going to burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over your face just for a minute or so. What this is going to do is it's going to let the steam, hit the outer layers of your skin, and this is going to open up your pores, which is going to make our next step a lot easier. So if you just want to close your eyes just for a moment. And just breathe in and out and relax. You can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I always use this as a time to reflect and to think about things that I need to do, because I always find that when I'm cleansing, I become very calm and very relaxed. So you need to breathe in and out. In and out. Just preparing our next step. How was that? Right, let's move on to the next step. Right, so what I'm going to do now is use some cleansing milk. This much should be fine. Now this is a White Lily cleansing milk. Now your pores are all nice and opened up, this is going to go into your skin. Start with your forehead. Just gonna cover the skin with it now. Down to your chin. To your cheek. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. Basically, because we've opened the pores with the hot towel, and also we've eradicated any dead skin cells, what it's now going to do is to get deep down into the pore and give it a really good clean out, get rid of all the nasty oils and bacteria and dirt particles that have accumulated in there. How did you find the exfoliating product? Was that something that you enjoyed? Okay. Yeah. This one you actually have to order. We have it in stock. Let me have a look and see if we've got it in at the moment. Okay. I've just sent an email down to reception. Just to see if we have it. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is just gently massage that into your skin a little bit more. Just small circular motions just to really help that cleanser get really deep into those pores. Just small circular motions all over your face. Down to your chin. Around the side of your cheeks. Up to the top of your cheekbone. Side here. Okay. And your forehead. That's wonderful. Okay. Just going to take that off with a warm cloth. Again. Down. It's important to get all under here. just let that dry for a little bit. Just let your skin breathe for a moment. And then we'll move on to our next step. So let me just see if I've had a reply from Beth. So, we're on to our next step of our facial cleanse. Basically what our receptionist has said is we don't actually have any in stock at the moment, but what she's going to give you is some of the smaller bottles. They're about this big, and she's going to give you one of those each, free of charge, of each of the items that we're using today. And obviously you can go home, try the skin routine yourself for 2 weeks. If it pleases you, then just give us an email, give us a call, pop in, and we can order you some more. Okay, so our next step is just to take some cotton. I'm going to use some toner. Now there are different types of toners available on the market. You are best off having one that is clinically proven. You can get supermarket brand ones, now those aren't good. Now basically what a toner does, you don't need too much. Basically what a toner does is it restores your pH of your skin. Often when cleansing, obviously you're taking out all of the oils from your skin. Oils aren't always a bad thing. Oils are your skin's way of cleaning itself, it's keeping it moisturised. It's an excess of oil that is obviously bad for your skin and can cause spots. This is a lovely toner, it's floral. What this is going to do is it's going to restore your natural pH. You can get ones with spot fighting ingredients in them. They can be quite harsher, a lot more chemically. So this is going to really, open up your skin and make it feel really clean. This is definitely my favourite part of the skin routine. Just makes you feel so fresh and clean and cool. Perfect. Now that's something that you don't want to wash off. Okay, so let me just gather myself because we're just on to our near final step of our routine. Okay, so this step is obviously always optional. It's one of the nicer things because after you've completed this step you feel very pampered. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a face mask. Now, I suggest, lovely, this one's honey and crushed almond. And I believe it's got some avocado in it. So, what you want to do is do this twice a week. Now, this can really make your beauty regime because it's a little bit pampering. It's definitely one of my favourite parts. It just makes you feel wonderful. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to your skin. Just tapping it on. Wonderful. I'm just going to leave that for a couple of minutes. So, in regards to using masks, there are some great store-bought ones that you can buy. Favourite of mine is Sisley, which is actually quite an expensive one, but it's a lovely black clay deep skin mask. This one I'm using is Lush. It's all natural products, which I am loving at the moment. It's also a slight exfoliating one, but that's why I'm dabbing. I don't want to exfoliate you anymore. Alternatively, you can make your own skin masks. One of my favourite things to do and to use is actually coconut oil. You can buy coconut oil from health food stores actually, and it's you don't need to buy ones that are specifically for using for your beauty practices. You can just use the same cooking one. It's exactly the same. It's literally pure coconut oil. It's actually in a solid form, and so the easiest way to use it is to heat it slightly. I usually put a little bit in a pot and put it in the microwave. And you can use that on your hair. You can use that on your skin. So that's always a nice one, and also it's not a very greasy oil, so you can actually use it underneath your makeup. Another oil to use is argan oil. Now, argan oil is from Morocco, and it's a bit of a sensational product actually. It's amazing for your hair and your skin. So instead of a mask and moisturiser, I will often put either a combination of those two oils or one or the other. Another lovely mask you can make is with honey and avocado. That's fantastic for your skin. Another one is to use honey, avocado, yogurt. Yogurt's fantastic on your skin as well because it also balances the pH. So you can sort of make combinations of all those different things. Another lovely thing to use is rolled oats. So if you use some rolled oats, some yogurt, some avocado, a little bit of honey, and mash that all up, and apply that to your skin and leave for 10 minutes. It's absolutely sensational, and it's cheap, and you don't need to go out and spend a fortune on products. Can't get more better for yourself than that. Okay. Right, I'm just going to take this off now. Okay, now just with another of my heated towels, I'm just going to pop that over, just to sort of let your skin breathe just for a second, and prepare the next step, our last and final step. So I just wanted to say a couple more things, is that your most important thing that you need to do is to stick to your routine, because your skin needs to get used to the frequency of being treated. If you're using different products, I mean, it's always good to sort of every now and again switch your products, just because your skin can get very used to them, However, you know, you do need to allow your skin to get used to the products you're using. Sometimes if you change a product, you know, add a new one into your routine, it can have a negative effect at first, but that's usually just because it's giving the time skin to adjust. So never fear of using a different product, you know, as long as you think that it's the right one for your skin. If you don't know, ask behind the desk, or look online. Okay. Okay, so this is the last little section of our regime here. Now, what we're going to do is moisturise. Now, this is one of the most important steps. You should never forget to moisturise. Moisturising is the most important thing for your epidermis. I'm today going to use E45. Now, this is actually my favourite moisturiser. I know it's not generally one that you use for your skin, but I think it's brilliant. It's lovely. It's non-perfumed, non-greasy. It's great for any skin conditions and for any dry areas. It's fantastic. You can get all kinds of different moisturising products. You can get serums for oily skin, you know, creams. You can get ones that deeply moisturise for people who have really dry skin. So what you want to do is you want to have a blob and massage that all around in circular motions around your face. If once that's done your skin still feels a little tight, then just add some more, and if you've added too much and your skin feels really greasy, just blot it out with a bit of paper. So that's it really. That would be the steps that I would take. I mean, you know, tell me a little bit about how you're feeling. Good, that makes me really happy to hear. Obviously, like I said, I mean, each skin care regime is different for each person, so obviously not everybody who comes through my doors has the same treatments. Yours has been quite an intensive treatment. Beth downstairs has got obviously the little pots of each step of this. Please do take that home, use that for 2 weeks, and then let me know how it goes for you. If there are any issues, 2 weeks is enough to give the skin time to adjust. So if there are any issues after that, please feel free to come in and see me again, and we can try and see if anything has gone wrong with one of the steps, perhaps too harsh on your skin. However, I can't see that happening. So enjoy your new beautiful skin.